Today is day 2, and I'm finally excited to really start this trip. On the agenda, the Highline Trail, Hidden Lake, and Avalanche Lake, 3 of the most famous hikes in Glacier National Park. It's going to be a long day, about 60 miles of driving and a few hours of hiking. So we woke up at 5 a.m. to get an early start.
5:30. We just woke up. We're about to go the Highline Trail.
Highline Trail.
And then another trail.
Another trail. Avalanche.
And it's 5:30 in the morning. All right, guys.
Yeah.
See you on the hike.
We hit the Going to the Sun road before sunrise and managed to grab a parking spot at Logan Pass, which was a miracle because by 7 a.m., the lot was completely full.
Got the bear spray. And we're at Logan Pass. It's already 7 in the morning, completely packed.
Our first hike of the day was the Highline Trail, and honestly, it lived up to the hype. The first mile might just be the most iconic stretch of trail in all of Glacier. It's carved directly into the side of the cliffs that tower above Going to the Sun road. On your right, a steel cable runs along the rock face, there to grab if you need a little extra reassurance. And on your left, a steep drop-off down into the Logan Creek Valley. It sounds intimidating, but it's not nearly as bad as it looks. This section gives you incredible panoramic views almost immediately. The garden wall rises up beside you, and below, the entire valley unfolds. It's no wonder this part of the trail is the most photographed in the park. You feel like you're walking through the clouds.
Secrets I couldn't keep. Sun kissed the peaks, the valleys weep. Your hand in mine as we climb so high. Clouds stretch thin across a pastel sky. Every trail led me back to you. Every view broke me.
Wildlife is everywhere here. Within the first few miles, we saw a ram, mountain goats, and even a couple of bears off in the distance. Marmots and ground squirrels darted around the rocks like they owned the place. We only hiked about 3 miles of the trail, but honestly, that first mile was my favorite. The mix of adrenaline, exposure, and those insane views made it unforgettable.
Loving you here will never feel the same.
After that, we hit Hidden Lake Trail, which conveniently starts from the same Logan Pass parking lot. The name fits. It feels like a secret world tucked between alpine ridges. The hike starts off with a wooden boardwalk and then opens into fields of wildflowers with incredible mountain views. Halfway in, the scenery was unreal. Crystal blue water framed by snow-capped peaks.
Avalanche Lake sparkle like a dream. Waterfalls pouring down in a silver stream. Hidden Lake hid behind the ridge. We found heaven on nature's bridge. The air so sharp it could cut through stone. Felt like the world was
We're at a Hidden Lake. We're almost there. And then we got Ashley behind me. Now this Little Lake.
Sacred place, day 2 in Glacier.
Beautiful.
It's the kind of day that stays with me.
Off to
Day 2 in Glacier. Wild and free. Day 2 in Glacier. We laced our boots under a big sky.
From there, we drove about 36 minutes to the Avalanche Lake Trail, another must-do. This one's about 4.5 miles round trip and has one of the best effort to reward ratios in the park. It starts with a short section through the Trail of the Cedars, a peaceful boardwalk surrounded by towering ancient trees. Then, as you make your way up the Avalanche Gorge, you see this glowing emerald green water crashing through a narrow canyon covered in moss. It looks like something out of a fantasy movie.
Avalanche Lake, reflection so clear. I caught your smile, it all felt near. A hidden lake sparkled like a secret kept. I swear the earth sighed as we both stepped in. Mountains sang, rivers hum low, every trail led where we go. Day 2 in Glacier, hearts on fire, climbing higher, chasing desire. Hidden lakes, avalanche streams, this love's more than just a dream.
Once you reach Avalanche Lake, the view opens up to a bowl-shaped valley surrounded by waterfalls streaming down from the cliffs above. It's pure glacier magic. Sometimes people spot moose here, though we weren't that lucky this time. Still, it's easily one of the most photogenic spots in the park.
this is Avalanche Lake.
Yes.
And then
Lakes, avalanche streams, this love's more than just a dream.
all right, so we're finishing up our hike. We just did Cedar Trail, to
Avalanche.
Avalanche Lake, and now we're back on Cedar Trail and heading back to our car to grab some food.
And a successful 40,000 step run a day.
The Fitbit says over 40,000 steps, so
We met the goal. I think I met my goal.
let's see if we can beat that tomorrow. Just kidding.
By the time we got back to Apgar, we were exhausted and starving. We stopped by a pizza place, but the guy literally told us that ordering one without cheese would taste so bad he'd feel guilty selling to us. So we skipped it, only to end up eating at that same terrible restaurant from the night before because nothing else was open. Not exactly the dinner we hoped for, but after a full day of hiking some of Glacier's most beautiful trails, it didn't even matter. We were completely wiped out. We clocked over 42,000 steps today. Safe to say, we earned a good night's sleep. Today is day 3, and we're heading east to East Glacier, one of the quieter and more rugged sides of Glacier National Park. It's about a 2-hour drive covering